Back in the Buffalo Stampede, here the IPF had track and field, in fact. Here the IPF last week, Colorado Invitational, indoor season progressing, outdoor season still to come. I know there's snow on the ground, but yeah, we're talking golfing. Believe it or not, voice of the Buffs, Mark Johnson, Tucker Clark joining us, junior for the Buffaloes. Well, what are you doing? There's snow outside. How are you guys working out?
You know, we just, do make the most of what we can.
Yeah. Go to California. That's what you do.
Go to California. Yeah, exactly. So LA this last week, it was great. So we got a little swing of a trip over there. So got to play some good courses. We were out there for about I'd say 9 days.
Okay.
Yeah, so we got some good work in and got prepped for the tournament and good to go. Yeah.
You shot yourself a 63 in that tournament. Ties a school record, by the way. And you didn't know it at the time.
I had no idea, yeah. So I got a text from Rick George I didn't even see his text until I was in the car on the way back. So I got a text about 30 minutes after I got done. I had no idea about anything until I got in the car, which is kind of funny. And then I got a text from Dave, and Dave was like, hey, I need to hear a couple words from you, record-breaking 63. I was like, holy crap, this is a big deal. So,
now, obviously, you knew he shot a 63.
Yes,
right,
yeah. So I had no idea what the school
Yeah.
record was. I was just out there playing golf. I guess our assistant coach, Derek, told my mom that if I birdied the last hole, I would have had the record outright. So the coaches knew, but I had no idea. I was just, trying to stay in the zone. I was locked in all day. I was just trying to make as many birdies as I could.
All right, for us mortals that get out there and hack it around the course, what does a 63 feel like when you're on that kind of roll? You feel like you're, great shooters in basketball, for example. Talk about the basket looks big.
Yeah.
What happens in golf?
Yeah, I mean, it's a perfect way to describe it. The hole just looks really big. I had 23 putts, which was, amazing. So it felt great. Everything was, just going as I had planned. Didn't drive it particularly great, but I hit my approach shots really well to some tough pins, and just made a lot of putts inside of 15 feet, which was, it's kind of key to a golf round.
Sure.
Things that keep rounds going and help progress things. But yeah, I mean, the hole just felt like it was massive. So it was great. Yeah.
63, that's a really low number. You ended up starting your college career at Notre Dame.
Correct.
And then you came here. Been here now for 2 seasons.
Yeah.
What brought you to Colorado?
I decided to transfer. I needed to change the scenery. And Coach Edwards was recruiting me before I had gone to Notre Dame initially. So he was on my radar. And so I kind of, as he says, he tells me I gave him the stiff arm the first time. But, I decided to come here the second time, took a visit. Absolutely love the campus. I mean, what's not to like? The Flatirons are amazing. Great views. We have great facilities here. We had a really young team at the time I committed, and I knew that we had potential to be really good. Last year, I feel like we proved that. We made it to NCAAs, and so I knew what I was stepping into as far as like the team goes, the young core. And I just wanted to be a part of it. I wanted to try to help out as best as I could, whatever that may be. So it's been amazing here so far, and I've loved it.
Where's golf come from in your family? Parents golfers?
My dad's a golfer, yeah. So I originally got into golf. My dad is a Thunderbird, helps put on the Phoenix Open, which is this week. So, he was tournament chairman in 2012 and got me to do the standard bearer. So one of the kids that holds the sign walking leaderboard, and I standard beared for a guy named Ricky Fowler, who at the time was a young guy on tour. I think it was his second or third pro event, and he talked to me the whole day, and I wanted to be like Ricky Fowler. And so from then on, I just kind of took it and ran with it.
Great stuff. You got a tournament coming up like about a week and a half or so.
Week and a half, yeah. Wyoming match play.
That's right.
Yeah.
Except you're not going to go to Laramie for that.
Yeah, we're not going to Laramie. We'll be in Palm Desert. Yeah.
I tell people all the time, if your kids are good athletes, make them golfers. This is why right here. Hey, keep up the good work.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, Junior Tucker Clark for the CU golf team. That'll wrap up this week's Buffalo Stampede. I'm voice of the Buffs, Mark Johnson. Thanks for joining us. We'll talk to you next time.